Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a first impressions review quick video, and it's on these that I was sent, and they were the Mai Couture, I don't know how to pronounce it, makeup. And what this is, I mean, I don't even know how to, make it sound any more elaborate, but it's paper makeup. They sent me, it was Julia that got in contact with me, and she asked if I would like to try them. And of course, I said yes. I'm always down for new makeup, especially makeup that makes my life easier. So, I mean, I think you guys have all learned by now that basic is better for Rosie, and I'm 100% all about that life. Like, this is me in my natural state. I love being basic. Anyways, so they sent me the blush paper, they sent me the rose hip oil, and they sent me the highlighter paper. I'm dying to try these. I'm an oily person, and a lot of what these do is they absorb the oil. I don't know if you guys have use the blotting paper, just green tea oil, peppermint. They have so many of them, and basically what their their intentions, what they're for, their purpose is you blot your makeup and it doesn't disturb it. And what I'm doing today is trying these out, and I want to see if they do the same. I am excited mostly for the blush. I get oily, and sometimes I feel like that really affects my makeup, especially my blush. And by the end of the day, I feel like it's either cakey or it's just separated. And if you're like me and you have, that combination skin type, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to try these on camera. We're going to see what it looks like. I'm not wearing any highlighter. I'm not wearing any blush. I'm just going to roll with it. I think what I want to try first is the rose hip oil ones. And that's because I feel a little bit oily already on camera. I'm just naturally oily, and I think that's where a lot of my skin problems come from. So this has 60 sheets, and these are $10. So basically, you just tear and you go. Let's see how this works. I don't know if you can see, but I'm oily a little bit up here. Let's just tear away. So it doesn't. It has a no. I know it doesn't really have a scent to it. It feels just like regular blotting paper. But let's see how it absorbs. Oh wow! See, and I use oily foundation today. I use the Milani conceal and foundation in one. Oh, this is great. So this is just like a normal blotting paper. There's nothing crazy about it. Rose hip oil is supposed to somehow improve anti-aging and, of course, minimize fine lines. I'm not sure how that works, but if it works, it works. I like to believe that I will age gracefully, but who the F knows with as much makeup as I use, scares me sometimes. I don't want to age myself. But, so this is doing a great job. It doesn't leave me feeling greasy. It doesn't leave me feeling dry. And as you can see, it's definitely absorbing that oil. This looks kind of gross, but it's definitely absorbing the extra oil that is on my face right now. And this is, you saw me blot my, all areas. And like I said, I use setting powder. So I use translucent powder. I should not be this oily considering I use translucent powder. So let that be noted. That's pretty impressive. Either that or my skin's just really oily, which I already know it is. So let's move on to the blush. The blush I'm really excited for, and it is Prettyful. I actually used to use that word so much before. It's like a combination of pretty and beautiful. That's how I used it. I don't know if that's how they intended to use it, but if they did, yep, we're like soulmates. So it's this, oh my gosh, it's super shiny. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Oh, it's a little bit on my finger. Look, do you see that? It's pink. Oh, I like that. I'm a little worried that it's going to come off too much, and I'm going to be like, bam, like my last video. That was really embarrassing. I'm not going to lie, guys. I laughed at myself. I was like this, oh my gosh, the entire time I was editing that video. Let it just be known that I was pretty humiliated with myself. Anyways, so this one comes with 50 sheets, and this one's $15. So this is a little bit more pricey. I think it's because you're getting actual cosmetics product. So let's tear one sheet out. I want to know if one sheet covers your entire face or if you have to go with two. So as I'm pulling it out, I can see a little bit of the powder being released. Oh my God, that's so pretty. But like if you see, I picked some product up, and you can see my thumbprint a little bit. So we're going to fold this in half. We're going to fold this in half. And then we will do one side, and then we'll do the other. Do you see that? Okay, let's go in a little more. It's almost like a highlighter blush because it has some shimmer to it, which I really like. Okay. Oh, this will be such a pretty highlighter. I am not going to lie. Okay. Oh. So it's all over my hands. So let's just brush it in a little bit. So as you can see, a little bit goes a long freaking way. I do love this shade though. Oh my gosh. It's like almost like you would see it in one of Anastasia's highlighting kits, like Aurora or Moonchild. It's really pretty. So blend it in. It's still a little bit rosy, but I really like it. And that was just like a fraction of the paper. Oh my gosh. So let's go in and go a little bit lighter on this side. So I'm nervous. There we go. Let's just leave it like this. Let's not go too deep. And I think I'm using the same side that I used on this one. So this one's a little bit more in your face, and this one's a little bit more natural looking, which I really like. But can you see? Holy crap, and there's still so much blush on this. It is all over my hands, so I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't know if I love that part of this, but as far as the paper goes, it's pretty dang impressive how easy it is to apply. So I kind of look like, I feel like I look like one of those dolls with like the super pink cheeks. So you most definitely want to get a flattering shade for your skin tone. I don't think this one looks terrible on me, but again, I haven't watched my playback on my footage, so for all I know, it's like horrible. Now, moving on, I got my blush. I don't really know how it's going to look. I like the way it looks so far, but like I said, we don't know. This is the highlighter paper, and this one has 50 sheets, and this one sells for $18. This is kind of a bronzy shade. Ooh, I love this here. I'm already obsessed with this. This is so pretty. It's so shimmery. Oh my gosh, this is what I wish my skin looked like when I applied highlighter, because it looks just so flawless. Like, it's so pretty. Well, now it's not because it's all wrinkled, but I don't want to fold this one just because that last one got all over my fingers. So let's just we'll start on this side. Let's start on the excess side, the one with way too much blush. Oh. Do you see that? Guys, I'm obsessed with this. I'm loving that. What do you think? And that barely put a dent on the paper. So let's go on this side. This side is a little bit, more natural with the blush. So let's go a little bit heavier with the highlighter. Oh my gosh, that's impressive. And this is just paper. Like, who applies their makeup with paper? Apparently, we will start doing that. Can you see it? I am loving the way it looks. Let's get a little bit on the nose. It's more of a blotting technique than it is actual rubbing of the sort. So, I think it's more noticeable as a highlighter on the cheek. I can't really tell if you can tell in my brow bones, but all I see is this blinging, and I'm kind of like, oh my word, this is pretty impressive. So it does get all over your hands a little bit, but for the price, 50 sheets, and like I said, that was a lot. Like, I could probably rub this all over my face and I would shimmer. I love it. I really, really love the highlighter a lot. Like, I think it looks super expensive, and that's pretty important to me because I like spending a little bit of money on great stuff. You know me, I know I mentioned it before, I'm a cheapskate, so these are pretty freaking great. The blush is more of a highlighter to me than it feels like an actual blush, just because it has some shimmer to it, but it is stunning. Like, this one has, like I said, a lot more product, and this one just has a little bit of a subtle amount, and I love them both the same. Like, I would probably still rock this side of the face, not gonna lie. But the highlighter with the blush, they super complement each other. I'm so in love with this combination. So yeah, that is about it. That's my first impression. I'm kind of like, whoa, I'm impressed. I'm gonna say that I'm a little bit impressed. I wasn't sure what to expect. As for now, like, as far as me being on the oily side and with, you know, the makeup I'm using at this moment, I love it. I do love it. So I'm gonna link these down below so you can check them out. I would definitely check out at least the highlighter. Like I said, $18 for 50 sheets. So if you think about it, that's 50 applications for $18, which makes it roughly about 34 cents a sheet, which makes, you know, 50 applications. That's almost 2 months worth of makeup. I think that's a great deal. So I would check that out. Like I said, I'm going to link them down below. They do have some sheets that I want to try. I know they have the salicylic acid ones that are blotting, like, as opposed to the rosehip oil ones. And then they have, like, vitamin C infused blotting wipes, and they're all for like $10. So all of the shades range anywhere from $10 to about $20. So like I said, check them out. If you have any questions, let me know, or ask Julia. She is on Instagram. I'll leave her handle here. And she's, you know, the main source of contact. She teamed up with this brand. Let me know what you think of this video. It's kind of different, and like I said, this is kind of a weird way to think of applying makeup, but I think it's pretty neat. So yeah, that's it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to turn on my notifications. And if you don't like this video, please just walk away, pretend it did not happen. And that's it. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.